In this video, we're going to look at the circle. So, what do we know about the circle? There's two formulas related to the circle. Pi r squared gives me the area of a circle, and 2 pi r is equal to the circumference. And the circumference is the distance around the outside. And you can see our radius in the middle of the circle is here. Now, two radiuses, this is also a radius. Two radiuses is the diameter. So pi d is also equal to the circumference, pi times the diameter. And this pi, when we're dealing with circle, can be the number 3.14. Pi can be the number 22/7. We're not going to go into the history of pi in this lesson. And pi can also be the symbol pi, which you will find in different places on your calculator. And in the question, you will be told either to use this guy, or sometimes this guy, which they will say leave answer or right answer. This is really important. It could be answers in terms of pi. So pause the video and make sure you have these three things down about pi and the two formulas for a circle. Okay, let's have a look at how they can ask some questions. Here's my image. They have to give us the radius. Let's say in this case the radius is 7. Find the area. Anytime you're asked these questions, you write A for area equals your formula pi r squared. And you look back at the question and they say pi is equal to 22/7. So the area is 22/7 multiplied by 7 squared. And if you don't fancy doing it in your head, one of the 7's will cancel. So you're left with 7 times 22, or just use your calculator for the whole thing. 140 and 14 is 154. And if this is centimeters, it's centimeters squared. If it's just 7 and they don't tell you what it is, it will be 154 units squared. We can write as SQ, or we can put a little squared there and not write the SQ. So that's the area of this circle. So how many, like what's inside it, like breaking up a square into the same size shapes, like a dairy milk bar. How many squares do you get in a dairy milk bar? Is it 4/2? The area will be 8. So it's a similar type of thing here. So 2 pi r, starting here, if we walk around the outside of this circle, walking along that black line, 2 pi r is equal to big C, circumference. I'll just write circum ... So 2 by 22/7 by the radius, which is 7, is equal to, you may see the 7's cancel here, and we're left with 44, and we were told it was in centimeters. So the circumference of this circle is 44 centimeters. Okay, we can be asked questions in terms of pi. So what about our radius? Or maybe we'd be given a diameter. Let's say the diameter we're given is 20 centimeters. If you're dealing with a circle, the first thing you write down is what the radius is, because that's the only unknown that we deal with in a circle, the radius each time. So area, if you're asked for area, write down the formula pi r squared. In terms of pi, we just leave pi in the question. So pi times 10 squared, and you all know that 10 squared is equal to 100. So the answer here for area, it's equal to 100 pi. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r, which is equal to 2 multiplied by r, which is 10, multiplied by pi, which is just pi. So we get 20 pi for the circumference. Now, nice and easy. If pi, what about if pi was equal to 3.14? This just becomes 100 times 3.14, which is 314. And this becomes 20 times 3.14, which is equal to 60 and 280, 62.80. Put your units in, centimeters and centimeters. Now that has disappeared. There it is there. But pause the video with the measurements, write these two guys down. You can see the difference between them. Just one is in terms of pi, one is 3.14. And these are basic, just get area, get circumference. Now we'll go on to, what about if we're given the area and we're given the circumference in the next video? So first video, get the area, get the circumference. Two examples in terms of pi, 3.14. Make sure you know this video before moving on to the next one.